she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan, these red bottoms on no van. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? What's your name? I ain't play no games, see these diamonds in my chain.
Inside Oracle Arena in Oakland, I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, in recent years, no doubt, this has been the NBA's epicenter.
I'll take it one level above you, baby. How about this team has redefined the offense in the NBA, leading the league with record-setting three-point shots made.
Join us to watch some of the greatest players on the planet, and they're ready to go. Golden State controls the tap. Curry, and a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Green to Curry. To Thompson. And he scores. Unguardable, Jay.
Did you see the distance between him and the defender? You could pretty much put a department store between the two.
Prices coming down. Celtics have it. Hayward to Horford. Hayward with a shot, no good. Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Hayward to Horford. Shot from in close, no good.
That's how you do it. You stay in his pocket and you never give him any space at all. You make him smell you every single possession.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Gordon Hayward, tough make there. Can't really fault the defender.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Warriors basketball. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Pass to Cousins, down low. Inside, he scores. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block. Can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
I like that.
Durant across the timeline. His team up by 1. To Curry. To Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. Not that time.
Yeah, if I'm the teammate of that guy that just got scored on, I'm telling him on my way back down the floor, look, I appreciate you being there, but I need you to really be there. I need you to be more engaged and give more effort on the defensive end. That's the only way we're going to win this game.
Thompson, down low Green. Oh, emphatic slam.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Celtics have it. Probing the defense. Irving, over to the right side. To Horford. Not going down for him this time.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Irving into the front court. Now down 6. Irving to Hayward. Deep right corner. Oh, he had him there for a second. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Boston with the basketball. Irving to Hayward. Oh, emphatic slam. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Thompson throws it up. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
To Jaylen Brown. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
This game is so mental. Trust me. Some nights you get poor effort defensively. You can't make any shots. Then you see the ball go in. Boom. Switch turned on.
Livingston. To Green. Shot blocked by Morris.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Ball's controlled by Boston. A bad pass there. Warriors have it. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Up 6. And a chance coming up at the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. Great feed. Goes to the left side. 4-3. Buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
Warriors have the basketball. Thompson. Boston secures the rebound. So we played one here at Oracle with the Warriors on top. Jay and I back to Oakland after this. You're tuned into the NBA on EA Sports. One quarter down. Jay, is anyone going to miss? Defense was not good in that first quarter.
I don't know if I'm watching an all-star game or a regular season game, because I'm telling you right now, Ed, if it was the regular season, which it is, by the way, you probably want to see some teams play some defense.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Now a shot by Thompson, no good. To Marcus Smart. And scores. Strong take.
Bulldog. Look, it ain't always going to be pretty, but this is a results-oriented business, and this dude will always give you a good ROI.
Warriors have the basketball. Livingston. Baseline drive. Rejected by Thompson.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
count the basket at the rim.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Rozier into the front court. Down 5. Nothing going here on that drive. Aaron Baines powers it through.
People at home, did you know that Aaron Baines played rugby growing up? He knows no other way but to be physical on the court because that's how he leaves his mark.
Livingston. To Thompson. Nothing going here on that drive. He buries it off the step back.
Klay Thompson equals a jump shooting metronome. Catch, plant, and shoot, and there's no wasted motion from the waist up, which leads to him being one of the most efficient players in the league. He's led the league for 3 seasons in a row in catch and shoot opportunities. You'll probably want to run him off the three-point line, force him to put the ball down on the ground and make a play.
To Marcus Morris. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Off the mark on the first free throw. He missed a pair of free throws. And count the basket.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Celtics have it. To Horford. And the finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Durant with the basketball up top. Up 5. Durant to Thompson. To Green. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Down low, Boogie. Nice pass to set things up.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Some new personnel into the game. Celtics have it. To Hayward. Curling inside. Cousins up to block the shot. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. To Marcus Smart. Lets it fly from long range. Marcus Smart forcing that one. Well defended. Oh, a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
To number 36, Marcus Smart. That's his first personal foul.
Durant. Now that's a contest.
Shoot or shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Here comes the screen. Hayward on a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. To Thompson for 3. Second effort. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And if you have the ball in your hands on offense and you're that open and you see the defense sprinting at you, directly at you, not taking an angle to try to block your shot to not hit you, brace yourself for contact, focus on making the basket, and one every time.
finishes off the three-point play, and the Warriors add to their lead. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Nothing going here on that drive. It's blocked by Boogie. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Time to shuffle things up.
For Golden State, number 9, Andre Iguodala.
Irving to Horford. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Curry with the basketball. His team leads it by 10. Just not going down.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Kyrie lets it go and scores on the step back. Unguardable, Jay.
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
Golden State at the controls.
Here we go. Here we go. I got ball. It's all me.
Curry. That's how you defend. Kyrie across the timeline. Margins 8. A lot of contact. No whistle.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your...
The monster stuff.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Time expires to end the first half. The Warriors with the lead.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Warriors entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors. The Celtics have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics.
First half stats. Player of the half.
Klay Thompson has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome.
Who was cold?
Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Kyrie with the rock. To Hayward. To Horford. Inside, he scores.
This 11-year veteran has emerged as a uniquely stabilizing force for any team he plays on. He may not ever win a prize for his fiery oratory, but his steady demeanor is part of what makes him invaluable. When you're in a timeout or when you're in a huddle, everybody on that team looks at what Al Horford has to say first. That kind of leadership is something that money can never buy.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Jason Tatum finished third amongst all rookies in Rookie of the Year voting, but I say to you this. I agree with what Jaylen Brown had to say. If it was a one-on-one battle, who you taking, Jason Tatum or Donovan Mitchell? Jason Tatum or Ben Simmons? I take JT every time.
Curry to Durant. To Curry. Going to launch beyond the arc. Textbook defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Irving brings the ball up court. To Hayward. Oh, had him going there for a second. Hayward to Irving. Goes to the right side. Shot clock violation. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
On the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Nothing going here on that drive. And scores. Great body control on the step through.
Ed, did you see that in transition? Don't 1-2 ooh-wee on him.
Ooh-wee. Oh, it's good. Curry into the front court. Up 6. Curry to Cousins. Oh, defender pulling the chair. Deep left corner. Beyond the arc for 3. Good for 3.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start dragging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Possession lies with Golden State. Curry to Cousins. To Thompson. Green. 5 to shoot for Golden State. Here's Durant for 2 with the step back. What more does this guy have to prove?
He has everything to prove because he's not trying to prove it to you behind the screen, watching this game, playing this game. He's trying to prove it to himself, Kevin Durant, every day that he is the greatest to ever put on an NBA uniform.
Irving to Hayward. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Man, that was sweet.
It's all about that first step, and it's all about angles. Look at the way he got his shoulders through the angle of the defender. That first step was great, but those shoulders getting through, that was the difference.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Durant to Thompson. To Cousins. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Boston with the basketball. To Rozier. Here comes the screen. To Marcus Morris. Horford to Marcus Morris. Just off the mark.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that bend.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. The deficit is 6. Irving. Look out. If he's hitting those, could be a long night.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing there.
Livingston to bring it up. Leads 3. And too much contact.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Misses the first.
Number 36, Marcus Smart. Entering the game for Golden State, number 9,
Missed the second one as well. To Marcus Smart. To Marcus Morris. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
It's Golden State basketball. Livingston. Warriors with 4 to shoot. He'll put it up at the buzzer. Hand in his face. Still hits. You don't see that very often. Third quarter comes to an end. The Warriors with the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Here's Curry with it up top. Up by 3. Curry to Thompson. To Curry from long range. Cleans it up. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Goes to the left side. Curling inside. Cousins up to block the shot.
And it's not just about blocking shots. It's about the physicality of the game. How about on all these down screens, your bigs are bumping these guys off the screen, allowing you to catch it.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Steps through and scores.
It's not a travel, Ed. You're allowed 2 steps after you pick up the ball. Now, these steps may be more east and west instead of north and south, but this is the new game that these young kids are playing.
Jay, they're so athletic. I would imagine it varies from official to official.
Or it varies from great player to great player.
Curry. To Green. Has a look. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Screen coming. Tough move in close quarters with the crossover. Irving to Horford. Hayward. To Cousins. Shot for Cousins won't go down. Ball's controlled by Boston. Irving. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. So important to take care of the basketball. Easy 2 on the other end after the turnover. Timeout Boston. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way. New blood coming in for both sides.
Number 35, Kevin Durant. Stepping in for Boston,
Hayward to Horford. Stuffs it down with authority.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Can't convert the free throw. Gets it in the left corner. Thompson can't get the bounce. Celtics have it. Irving to Marcus Smart. Irving knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Today's league just throws that old school stuff out of the window. Why have 2s when you can shoot 3s? Even on fast breaks, guys spread out towards the 3-point line instead of laying the ball easy at the rim.
Curry to bring it up. 2-point advantage. Curry, deep right corner to Curry. And counted at the rim.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Having practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
And they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Thompson. To Curry. Fires the three. He missed his first four from downtown. He finally gets a three to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
Celtics have it. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Jaylen Brown. Hayward. Tough shot. He hits.
Well, easy difference there. In the first half, the offense allowed the defense to settle into their half-court sets defensively, and that's why the shots were all contested. But now since they picked up the pace of the game, they're getting a lot more action out of transition threes.
To Irving. And he's fouled. Nice move. First try, no good. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. It's Curry controlling the offense. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Play is stopped. Timeout, Boston. That's their second of the final 3 minutes. No more timeouts left the rest of the game. Hayward to Irving. To Horford. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort.
It's Thompson. Can't do that.
A simple touch foul.
Down the first. Two for two on that trip. Finishes strong.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a problem city.
It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one by 3. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
wrap-up. The Warriors got the win in a close game. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Celtics just couldn't close this one out. Sure, it's great they shot so well from three, but none of that really matters when your team has one more loss to show for it. Check out the leading scores for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
DeMarcus Cousins put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in the zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.